Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnana Anjana Salakaya Chakkhurunimilitam Jena Tasmai Śrī Gurave Namaha. Śrī Caitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Soyam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Sopadantikam Vandeham Śrī Guru Śrī Yutapada Kamalam Śrī Gurun Vaishnavalam Cha Chirupam Sagrajatam Saganasi Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalitam Sri Visakham Vitam Cha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopisha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusuta Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kurpa sindhuvaeva cha patitanam pavanabhya vaishnabhya namo namah namo Vishnu padaya Krishna presthaya bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedantu Samiti namine namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasyat Desatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktabinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So as we aware of the fact that Gaura, this auspicious August advent of the golden incarnation Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Gaura Purnima is approaching. So let us hear about the glories of the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So this is a marathon special lecture on the on a special occasion of Gaura Purnima, which is near approaching, on 25th of March. And on this auspicious occasion, so we are going to every day we are going to discuss about the glories of the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So today's topic is the most munificent incarnation. Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu is the most munificent incarnation. So the Lord descends with having a purpose. Whenever Lord incarnates, he has got some function, some functional purpose. So he himself says in Bhagavad Gita that yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyuthanam adharmasya tadatmanam sujamayam paritranaya sadhunam vinasaya cha duskritam dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavami juge juge. So he has got the three purposes. He declared that I come to establish the dharma, and in the process of establishing the dharma, he has to protect the devotee and kill the miscreants. So therefore, essentially the conclusive statement of Bhagavad Gita is that sarva dharman parityaga. The highest of dharma is to surrender to Kṛṣṇa. Abandon all kind of religiosity and surrender unto Kṛṣṇa. And Kṛṣṇa has promised on the condition that if you surrender, I will give protection. So this is usually the conditions. And Ramachandra, when he came also, he has also got some purpose. So he wanted to establish, because he is Maryada Purushottam. See, he has to establish the dharma, regulative principle, Varnashram dharma. He was very Maryada, strict in following the rules and regulations. So, and his promise was that, there is a beautiful verses in Madhya, you can see here. There is a beautiful verses, as Ramachandra has spoken this beautiful verse. Sakriteva prapanyasa tavasmi iti chachyate abhayam sarvada tasmai dadami etadvratam mama. So here, see, Lord Ramachandra has promised, what he has promised, that it is my vow that if only one seriously surrender unto me, saying that, my dear Lord, from this day I am yours, and pray to me for fearlessness, I shall immediately award fearlessness to that person. He will always remain safe from that time on. So here Lord Ramachandra also has conditions that yes, he will give the fearlessness from this material existence, from this awkward position in this material existence, a material conditional life. But the condition is that one has to surrender. So Lord Ram also says the condition, Lord Kṛṣṇa also say it condition. So the Lord works on the justice. Justice means what you deserve, you get it. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a special incarnation of the Lord. He does not work on justice. He works on the mercy. Even after you do not desire, and desire also, not only deserve, also you do not desire, you do not seek for the mercy. Neither you deserve the mercy, but he gives the mercy. Therefore, all the Vedic scriptures very loudly and categorically declares this incarnation of the Lord is very munificent, very magnanimous as compared to other incarnations. It is stated these beautiful verses that the Shastra has declared very vociferously, and we will now discuss more scrutinizingly and more systematically why Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is wonderfully merciful. Nama Mahabhadanaya Kṛṣṇa prema pradayate Kṛṣṇa Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya namine Gaura Purnima. O most munificent incarnation, you are Kṛṣṇa himself appearing as Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You have assumed the golden color of Srimati Radharani, and you are widely distributing pure love of Kṛṣṇa. We offer our respectful obeisance to you. So this statement, before we accepting it, we should understand the philosophical aspect of that. We cannot just blindly accept any incarnation without referring of the scriptures. Every incarnation has to be there in scriptures. Otherwise, you cannot accept. It's not like very whimsically we can accept any incarnations. Just like nowadays in this age of Kali, it's a breeding place of incarnation. In India, every city you can find there is a incarnation. That is all bogus. That is all, useless propaganda. Everything has to be referred or confirmed and corroborated by the scriptures, revealed scripture. So here it is said that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is incarnation. How we can ascertain by the scriptures, confirmed, corroborated by scripture. So Prahlad Maharaj, he spoke that Lord, you are three yogi. You have come into 3 ages. You have not come Kali Yuga. So there is a beautiful statement by Prahlad Maharaj, the authority, the Mahajan. So what he told, that itam nitrijugo risideva tasa avatara nahi. And last statement he has given, channa kalo yad avabas trijugatha satvam. So he said that, he gave a very important statement. In this way, my Lord, you appear in various incarnations as human being, an animal, great saint, demigod, fish, tortoise, thus maintaining the entire creation in a different planetary system and killing the demoniac principle according to the age. Oh my Lord, you protect the principle of religion. So according to age, like Lord Ramchandra and Kṛṣṇa, they come to protect the principle of religion. In the age of Kali, however, you do not assert yourself as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, you are known as Three Yuga. So Krishna's name is Three Yuga, Lord who appears in Three Yuga. See, usually this age is so abominable. This age is so unfortunate. This age called Kali Yuga is age of quarrel and hypocrisy. Is age of very despicable, deplorable, debilitating age. Because here most of the people are very faithless. They have no faith in the God. And they are so much engrossed in the material, ameliorating the material asset, material pursuit. And they are so much diplomatic, so much hypocrite. They are outside something and inside something. So therefore, it's this age of hypocrisy. And in this age, I mean, everything is very challenged. Everywhere there is objection. Religion is considered to be religion. Religion is considered to be religion. This is such a despicable age. Everything is challenge. Everything is objection. everything is very superficiality is rampant. People are strong, people have got this strong propensity and tendency for the fraud, hypocrisy, cheating. This is the characteristic of this age. Even Parikshit Maharaj has told to Sukadev Goswami, Kalo dosanidhi rajan. It's not one fault, two fault, or 100 faults. Ocean of faults. Ocean cannot be counted. It cannot be counted. Such a despicable age. And Lord has a standard. Lord is not just Tom and Dick and Harry, the supreme personality of God, and he has got standard to come. This age is not befitting for the Lord to come. Therefore, it is a 3 yugas. But Lord is supremely merciful. Just like a father. Father is supremely affectionate to his children. Although children has estranged from the father, he's staying in a very low, filthy places. But a rich father transgresses all this etiquette, all this convention, all the rules and regulations, all the standard, and he comes to deliver his son, bring his son back. Because he's concerned about the welfare of the living entity, being a part and parcel. So therefore, Lord Kṛṣṇa, the Supreme Lord, has come. His incarnation as a Channa avatar. You can see here the covered incarnations. Here in Sanskrit it is said that in Kalo Channa avatar. Channa means covered. He did not, outwardly he did not come as a incarnation. But inwardly he is Kṛṣṇa. That is very interesting. This also is confirmed by Gargamuni to Vasudev when there is a naming ceremony of Kṛṣṇa and Balaram. We can go to that verses. We will be more confirmed that how Lord is coming in a very covered incarnation in the age of Kali. Although he is 3 yuga, he is not supposed to come, but out of his causeless mercy, he has come with a covered incarnation. We will uncover that covered incarnation today. There's a beautiful verses here. Yes. This is the verses spoken by the Gargamuni to Vasudev, this father of Kṛṣṇa. Sorry, Gargamuni to not Vasudev, Nanda Maharaj during naming ceremony. Your son Kṛṣṇa appears as an incarnation in every millennium. In the past, he assumed 3 different colors: white, red, yellow. And now he has appeared in blackish color. In the another Dwapara Yuga, he appeared as Lord Ramachandra. In the color of Sukha, a parrot also its incarnation have now assembled in Kṛṣṇa. So here it is said that yellow, white color is Satya Yuga, red is Tritya Yuga. In Dwapara Yuga, it is blackish color. But in this age of Kali, Lord has gone yellow color. Golden incarnation, yellow color. So here it is confirmed that in Kali Yuga, in this age of Kali, so Lord has appeared is a different colors. So here Prabhupada has given very nicely that Kṛṣṇa appears in different form, either is white, red, yellow, but this time he personally appeared as the original blackish, as predicted by Gargamuni, exhibited the power of Narayana. So here it is said that yes, Prabhupada says that in this age of Kali, Bhagavatam says that Kritte Shuklas Chaturbahu Pratyam Raktabanna So Dwapare Bhagavana Syama Kṛṣṇa Vannam Piso Kṛṣṇa. We actually see that in Kali Yuga, Bhagavan has appeared in Pita Vanna or yellow color as Gaura Sundara. Although Bhagavatam says Kṛṣṇa Vannam, to adjust all these statements, one should understand, although in some yuga some of the color are prominent, every yuga, wherever Kṛṣṇa appears, all the color are present. Kṛṣṇa Vannam Tiso Kṛṣṇa, although Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appears without Kṛṣṇa or a blackish color, he is understood to be Kṛṣṇa himself. Idanim Kṛṣṇam Gataha, Kṛṣṇantam Gataha. The same original Kṛṣṇa who appears different Vanna has now appeared. The word Asan indicates he is always present. So here, whenever the Supreme Personality of Godhead appears in his full feature, he is understood to be Krishna Varnam. Although he appeared different color, Prahlad Maharaj stated that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Channa, that is, although he is Krishna, he is covered by yellow color. Because Gaudiya Vaishnava accept conclusion that although Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in Pita color, he is Krishna. Krishna Varnam Tiso Krishna Sangapangastra Pasadam Jagāi Sankirtana Pai Jaganti Sumedasa. So here also 11.532, also this Narada Muni concludes that the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the age of Kali, intelligent person perform congregational chanting to worship incarnation of Godhead, who constantly sings the name of Krishna. Although his complexion is not blackish, but he is Krishna himself. He is accompanied by his associate servant people. So in this age of Kali, it is confirmed that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come as a yellow color. Because here people are so diplomat, so duplicitous. Lord also has come with duplicitous outside Krishna, outside Gaura as a devotee, inside as a Krishna. Bahar Gaura, Bhitar Krishna. Just like in the age of Kali, people are duplicitous. Outside they are something, inside something. Similarly, Lord, in order to teach us, he has come, he has appeared as a very diplomatic incarnation, you can say, diplomatically. Very merciful incarnation, but in a very diplomatic way, that outside he has come as a devotee to teach us, to get out from this diplomatic age, duplicitous age, come to the Krishna. But inside he is Krishna. Krishna Varna Tiso Krishna. So therefore, Mahaprabhu's is very, very wonderfully merciful, because in this age of abominable age, the only way to get out from this age, as it is stated in this in these verses, with the subsequent verses and all. So in this age of Kali, is very difficult age. So in this age of Kali is very difficult age. People are so much fallen. Maya is unchallenged. Maya is unchallenged and unprotected. This very independently is assaulting everyone, bringing everyone under her grip. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come with this kind of incarnation to propound and propagate this solution for this, because the condition is not applied. Krishna has always conditions. That sarva dharman parityaja. This is essentially the conclusive statement of Bhagavad Gita. Ramchandra has got condition. You have to surrender me. Then only fearless. But in these incarnations, Lord is giving this very same solution of going back to Godhead, solution of get out from this miserable condition by the easiest process of Sankirtan. Jagāi Sankirtana Prayai, by congregational chanting of the holy name of the Lord. Because why this congregational chanting is very important. See how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is very, very merciful, wonderfully merciful. Here it is stated that those who are actually advanced in knowledge are able to appreciate the essential value of this age of Kali. Such enlightened person worship the Kali Yuga, because in this fallen age, all perfection of the life can be easily acted by performance of sacrifice. In this age, the solution of this ocean of faults, or solution of counteracting this negative influence of Kali Yuga, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come to propound and propagate the Sankirtan movement. He has come to make this unfortunate age, transform this unfortunate age to fortunate age, abominable age to a worshipable age, by simply introducing, infusing, instilling, inculcating this Sankirtan chanting of the Mahamantra Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Therefore, he is wonderfully merciful. And there is no condition of that. When you can see here, it is stated very nicely that how Mahaprabhu is wonderfully wonderfully merciful. Kali Juge Juga Dharma Namera Prachara Tathā Lagi Pita Banna Chaitanya Avatar. In this age of Kali, there is no other way. There is no other way from the deliverance of this deplorable and despicable age. Only way is Nama. Here it is stated thus, the religious practice of this age of Kali is to broadcast the glories of the holy name. Only for this purpose has the Lord in a yellow color descended at Lord Chaitanya. Because this formula of this age is to chant the holy name of the Kṛṣṇa. Name of the Kṛṣṇa. When Parikshit Maharaj was asked, Parikshit Maharaj asked to Sukadeva Goswami that Kale Dosanidhi Rajan. In age of Kali, there is so much of Sukadeva Goswami is speaking that Kale Dosanidhi. Parikshit Maharaj asked to Sukadeva Goswami, in this age of Kali, people are so downtrodden, so much fallen. How they can be elevated? Nobody interested in their spiritual elevation and enrichment. People are totally neglectful. Most of the people are faithless. And few of them is very much interested in demigod because they have so much material desire. And demigod worship will not give you to the ultimate result. And very, very few, they worship the impersonalist. They are impersonalist. They worship this nirguna form. Lord has no form, light, Brahma Jyoti. And very, very few, they worship the Vishnu. And out of them, very, very, very few, they worship Kṛṣṇa, the incarnation of Vishnu, like Rama, the Murti Sukalanema. And out of them, very, 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 very few, they worship Kṛṣṇa. And very, 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 very few, they worship Radha Kṛṣṇa. And very, very rare soul, intelligent rare soul, they worship the combined form of Radha Kṛṣṇa, that is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Therefore, it is said that Sumedasa, the intelligent class of people, they worship Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They adopt this process. Therefore, here, Sukadeva Goswami's reply to Parikshit Maharaj, Kale dosanidhi radana asti eka mahan guna kirtanadeva Kṛṣṇasya mukta sangha param vrajet. My dear king, although Kali Yuga is an ocean of pearl, there is still one good quality about this is simply by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, one can become free from the material bondage, be promoted to transcendental kingdom. The salvation has been given. And not only that, it is stated that whatever you are getting the result in other Yuga, Kali Yuga is also you get the same result by simply chanting the holy name of the Lord. Kittaya dhayate Vishnu tatyayam jajate makkei dvapare paricharayanam kalau tada hari kirtanat. Whatever the result was obtained in Satya Yuga by meditating on Vishnu, in Tatya Yuga by performing sacrifice, and in Dvapara Yuga by serving the Lord's lotus feet, can be obtained in Kali Yuga simply by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is wonderfully merciful? Because he did not introduce, which is very difficult. Meditation is very difficult, particularly in this age of Kali. People are short-lived. Kalu, pray and all pious Kalu. Very short-lived. They are manda sumanda mataya, very lazy, misdirected, disturbed. They cannot meditate. They cannot absorb in Krishna consciousness. They are already entangled, encumbered with so much material matter, subject matter. So they cannot absorb their mind in Krishna. So this is not for the meditation, undergoing the meditation. And also austerity, all this kind of austerity. This is very austerity. Meditation requires austerity. Like 1,000 of years, the yogis, they used to meditate. Valmiki meditated 60,000 years. Kardama Muni, they did it 10,000 like this. And Tatya Yuga, you have to so much fire sacrifice, performance of sacrifices. Dvapara Yuga is very complex worship, extravagant worship. These are the things, it's very difficult for this age to execute. Therefore, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is very mercifully introduced, propagated, propound The very sublime, simple method of chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So that by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, one can counteract the negative influence of Kali, ocean of faults. That ocean of faults can be counteracted. Not only counteracted, they can go back to Godhead also. It is stated in this verse that, in particular in this age, Kalu Santarana Upanishad, it is stated that particularly in this age of Kali, there is a beautiful method of going back to Godhead. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Iti sodasukam namanam kalikal masanasanam natah paranatah paratara para sarva paratarapaya sarva vede sudristate. After searching through the all Vedic literature, one cannot find a method of religion more sublime for this age than chanting the Hare Krishna. So this age, the salvation is like this. Therefore, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, why wonderfully merciful? He wanted to give this salvation, propagate this salvation, but no condition. Krishna and Ram, all other incarnations have got some condition of surrendering. Gajendra surrendered. When Gajendra was in difficulties, in the middle of the water, he was been caught by the crocodile. And he was praying Krishna. He surrendered to Krishna. Then Krishna comes and helped him. You can see this Gajendra prayer, one of the prayer is very nice. That how Gajendra is praying. Then only Krishna came and protected her. Gajendra is very nicely praying here. See here, Sri Madrik Prapanna Pasupasa Vimakhaya Muktaya Bhuri Karunaya Namo Alalya. So here, the Gajendra is praying to the Lord. Since an animal such as me has surrendered unto you, who are supremely liberated, certainly you will release me from this dangerous position. Indeed, being extremely merciful, you incidentally try to deliver me. By your partial feature is Paramatma. You are situated in the heart of all. So here it is Bhuri Karunaya. Lord is Kurpa Sindhu. Lord is full of best of benediction. He gives the benediction. He is the supreme benedictor. He gives a lot of benediction. I mean, he has been told as like Kṛṣṇa is Shreyasam Ishwaraha. Kṛṣṇa is called Shreyasam Ishwaraha. Means is the benediction, is the king of benediction, or you can say that Lord of all benediction. Draupadi calls out, Hey Govinda, Hey Dwaraka Vasini, Hey Kṛṣṇa, Gopijana Priya. Prapanam tvam pahimam Govinda. Everybody telling surrender. Here also telling Prapanam. I surrender, you protect me. There is a condition apply. One is to surrender, Krishna is ready to protect. He is Bhuri Karunaya, Kurpa Sindhu, Kurpa Paravara, Sadalla Jalada. Ocean of mercy, Krishna. But condition apply. Dhruva Maharaj underwent six months of austerity, with dogged determinations. Very strenuous austerity, vigorous austerity. Krishna came. So Krishna, Prahlad Maharaj surrendered. Nrsimhadev came. So Krishna was on the justice, was on the condition. You surrender, I protect. Ram, you surrender, I give fearlessness. But Mahaprabhu is never works on justice. He works on the mercy. You come and surrender, you don't surrender, never mind. You ask or do not ask, never mind. I give you freely. I freely distributed, irrespective of your spiritual status, irrespective of your attitude of surrendering or not surrendering, irrespective of your condition and consideration, any condition and consideration, any discriminations. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu distributed the love of God. Therefore, he is wonderfully merciful. It is stated, it is not a blanket statement. Shastra is saying that. Very, very beautiful verses is there. So many verses. Let's go to 723. पात्र पात्र विचार नाही, नाही स्थान स्थान, जे जहां पाए ताहा करे प्रेम दान. See, this is a very interesting statement. You should scrutinize, you should vichara karile. Chaitanyara daya vichara karile, chitta pae chamatkar. If you really intelligent, really intellectual, you will logically think of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu mercy. Now we can discuss different angle. In distributing love of Godhead, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the associates did not consider who was a fit candidate, who was not, or where such distribution should or should not take place. They made no condition. Wherever they got the opportunity, this member of Panchatattva distributed the love of God. It's not only he never consider, he does not have any condition and consideration. And this indiscriminately he was distributing love of Godhead. But try to understand the law. What is love of Godhead? See, if you surrender Krishna, you will get Krishna. If you surrender Ram, you get Ram. But you cannot get love of Krishna, love of Ram. Love of Godhead is more greater than Krishna. Love of Krishna, to getting the devotional service to Krishna, is much more greater than Krishna and Ram. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is giving that highest love. The love of Godhead is the highest. Krishna himself declares the highest of everything is love of Godhead. Into Uddhava, Krishna declared this one. So Krishna here says that what more remains to be accomplished for the perfect devotee after activating the devotional service unto me, the Supreme Absolute Truth. There is nothing beyond this love of Godhead. This is the ultimate prema pumartha mahan. And that ultimate success, that ultimate perfection, which is love of Godhead or devotional service to the Lord, is freely distributed without any consideration, without any condition, without taking, without even scrutinizing, without checking who is fit, who is not fit, whether the place is proper or not proper. Everybody you take. Who can be so wonderfully merciful than Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Hena prema, there's a beautiful verses. It is stated that the example has been given. It's not just like statement, but along with his activities. Because see, a incarnation is judged by two ways. Mahaprabhu told to Sanatana Goswami in 20th chapter 21, 264 or 65 like that. He told first of all personal principal region and secondary. Principal region is the characteristic. Second region is activities. And both the way Chaitanya Mahaprabhu mercy is just unbelievable, incredible mercy. We can see here. Hena prema Śrī Caitanya dilā yathā tathā Jagāi and Mādhāi paryanta anyera kathā. It's a beautiful verses. Lord Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu has freely given this love of Krishna everywhere, anywhere, even to the most fallen such as Jagāi and Mādhāi. What then to speak of those who are already pious and elevated? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so merciful, incredibly, wonderfully merciful that even the most fallen like Jagāi and Mādhāi, there are two drunkards, two miscreants. They are drunkard, have illicit sex, they are drunkard, they are intoxicated, in so many things they have done, they are gambler. What not? All these sins they have committed on the surface of the earth, under the sun. And such a most fallen soul, Lord has delivered. And Lord has not only delivered, he has given also the love of Krishna, highest gift. Highest gift to Jagāi and Mādhāi. Papi tapi jata thila, hari name uddhalila, tara sakhi Jagāi and Mādhāi. There's an instance, there's a story, there's a historical record is there when Mahaprabhu was there. The two miscreants, Jagāi and Mādhāi was there. And Mahaprabhu delivered them without any condition and consideration. That was his mercy. The more you fallen, more you are fittest candidate for the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You are the first in the line. There's a queue. Who can get the mercy? The most fallen, you can get. Gauranga karuna kara pak dinahina jane mosama patita prabhu na pai peare. Therefore, Narottam Das Thakur is telling, please, please, my mercy, please give me mercy. Why? Because you cannot find more fallen than me. ପତିତ ଦେଖିଆ ଯଦି ଦୟା ନା କରିବେ ପତିତ ପାବନ ନାମ କିଶୋରେ ଲାଗିଆ. You are come as a patita pavana. Your main thing is whosoever most fallen, he has to be delivered first. He will be in the first in the queue, the deserving candidate, the toppers, the first person to get mercy. That was Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. How wonderfully merciful Mahaprabhu. Whose incarnation? Krishna never. Every time somebody call Krishna, Krishna get protected. Arjuna even surrendered to Krishna as a guru. Then only Krishna dissipate his delusion. But here Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is free. There, see, love of Godhead is not easily. Krishna himself say to Parikshit Maharaj, there is a verse is there in Bhagavatam, that I can give everything. You want rich, you want any material benefit, I can give you. But love of Godhead, Krishna is very reserved. He will not give, no, just like that. He will not. He himself told. There are beautiful verses. Parikshit Maharaj, Sukadev Goswami is telling to Parikshit Maharaj that Sukadev Goswami, my dear king, the supreme person Mukunda is actually the maintainer of all the members of Pandava and Jagāi dynasty. He is your spiritual master, worshipable deity, friend and director of your activity. To say nothing of this, he sometimes serve your family as a messenger or servant. This means he work just as an ordinary servant do. Those engaged in getting Lord's favor attain liberation from the Lord very easily, but he does not very easily give the opportunity to render service. Devotional service Krishna will. Krishna will give liberation. You want liberation? Get it. Get it. But devotional service he does not give it. But here Mahaprabhu's is giving very easily. To whom? To such a most fallen like Jagāi and Mādhāi. Jagāi and Mādhāi paryanta anyera ki kathā. What to speak about others? The fallen soul, most fallen soul is getting the highest benediction. That is love of Godhead. See? So that therefore it is stated here, that very interestingly stated, very nicely. Śrī Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya daya karaho vichara. Vichara karile chitte pave chamatkara. If you indeed interested in the logic and argument, kindly apply it to the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. If you do so, you will find to be strikingly wonderful. Mahaprabhu mercy is strikingly wonderful. Try to understand with logic argument. The highest benediction, highest perfection, highest accomplishment, highest achievement, spiritual achievement is love of Godhead. And that is, even Krishna do not give very easily. But Mahaprabhu is giving. Not whom to giving, not a fittest candidate. Most unfit candidate is the first recipient of this love of Godhead. Who can do this? Whose incarnation can do this? Therefore, the Vedic scripture glorify Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Mama Mahabadanya Kṛṣṇa prema padayate. Kṛṣṇa Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya namini Gauratisya namanama. You are the most munificent incarnation. And your name is Kṛṣṇa. Kṛṣṇa. You are Kṛṣṇa, but your name is Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya. So we can go to little essay. In the chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, despite his endeavor to chant holy name for many, so there is some other word. See. By cultivating philosophical knowledge, one can understand a spiritual position, thus be liberated. By performing sacrifice, pious activity, one can achieve sense gratification in higher planetary system. But devotional service of the Lord is so rare, even by executing hundreds and thousands of such sacrifice, you cannot obtain. How devotional service is rare? You can do the austerity and you can do this and get the liberation. Philosophically, speculation, you can get this liberation. By performing all the sacrifice, you can go to the higher planetary system. But devotional service very rare. You cannot get by hundred and thousand of years. Very rare. If devotee wants liberation of material sense gratification from the Lord, Kṛṣṇa immediately delivers. But pure devotional service he keeps hidden. See, Kṛṣṇa is keeps hidden. People, the Vedas means knowledge. So it gives all kind of knowledge how to get out from the material clutches, get liberation. Vedanta is the very, what you say, essence of, quintessence of Vedas. Vedanta means ultimate knowledge. And it gives the proof. It proves that yes, you will get out from the clutches of Maya and get liberated. To some extent, it is understood by common people. Not all common people can understand. Therefore, the same author, Vyasadeva, under by the noble impression of his guru Narada Muni, he compiled Srimad Bhagavatam, where the activities of the Supreme Lord has been narrated. But people in this age of so fallen that they could not take it also. Therefore, Mahaprabhu has to descend with the gift of sound. Simply by spiritual sound, the vehicle of sound, one can surpass the ocean of material existence, go back to Godhead. In this age, only sound vibration. And to prove the people, many people do not admit that how only the sound vibration can make it. In Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then he's come with all this paschada to prove this, that simply by chanting the holy name of the Lord, one can surpass. Ajamila calls out name of the Lord. Prahlad Maharaj calls out the name of the Lord. Durba Maharaj calls out the name of the Lord. Draupadi calls out the name of the Lord. Gajendra calls out the name of the Lord. And they get all benediction, all benefit. So therefore, this highest love of Godhead has been distributed. And the process of getting highest love is chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. By chanting this process, one can easily get out from this closest Maya. Therefore, Mahaprabhu is called most merciful incarnation. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, as the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself, is fully independent. Therefore, although it is the most confidentially stored benediction, he can distribute love of Godhead to anyone, everyone without consideration. Whether it is offensive, inoffensive, anyone even now chants Śrī Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda is immediately overwhelmed with ecstasy and tears fills with eyes. Gauranga bolite habe pulaka sarira, Hari Hari bolite. That is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Simply by in touch of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It is stated that actually the verse is there, 11th canto. It says that Lord is running after people. Because in this age of Kali, people are running after Maya. Lord is running after them to just embrace him. As soon as they embrace the Lord, they're getting all ecstasy. They are electrocuted by the love of Godhead. Simply by chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, they are all electrocuted. Mahaprabhu not only come with the highest benediction, he come with a very sublime process. Just like a COVID, it infected everybody, whosoever come in contact with them. That kind of mercy, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Therefore, It is everybody, every scriptures glorify this incarnation of the Godhead. So there is a beautiful verses is there where it is say that very nice verse. मागे बा ना मागे केहे पात्र बा अपात्र इहार विचार नाही जाने देया मात्र. So no, not considering who asked for it and who did not, nor who was fit, who unfit to receive it, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu distributed the fruit of devotional service. That is the mercy. The sum and substance of Lord Chaitanya Sankirtana movement, no distinction made between those who are fit, those who are not fit to hear or take part in the Sankirtana movement. Should be therefore be preached without discrimination. The only purpose of the preacher of Sankirtana movement must be go on preaching without restriction. This is the way in which Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu introduced the Sankirtana movement to the world. Srila Prabhupada took it like this. He went to, sometimes they criticize how the Javana can be elevated and reached Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Prabhupada quoted this verse. Prabhupada said that there is no discrimination. We are follower of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu movement. It's Mahabadhanaya, most merciful. He is distributing it. There is no restriction that whether a Javana, whether a Melcha, whether American or Australian or British people, they can take it or not. They can take it and become perfect also. And Prabhupada proved it. The transcendental gardener Śrī Caitanya Mahaprabhu distributed handful after handful fruit in all directions. When the poor, hungry people ate fruit, the gardener smiled with great pleasure. Lord Chaitanya thus addressed the multifarious varieties of branches, sub-branches, the tree of devotional service. Since the tree of devotional service is transcendental, every one of its parts perform the action of all others. Although a tree is supposed to be immovable, the tree nevertheless moves. All the part of the tree are spiritually cognizant that they grow, as they grow, they spread all over the world. I'm only the gardener. How many places can I go? How many fruits can I pick and distribute it? It would be certainly very laborious task pick the fruit, distribute them alone. Still, I suspect that some would receive them, other would not. See how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu mind, Chaitanya Charitamrita is the mind of the Kṛṣṇa. Bhagavad Gita is the word of Kṛṣṇa. Bhagavatam is the activities of Kṛṣṇa, but Chaitanya Charitamrita is the mind of Kṛṣṇa, because Kṛṣṇa mind is revealed here. Then I order every man within the universe to accept this Kṛṣṇa consciousness movement and distribute it everywhere. This is the medicine for in this age of Kali. Enachi osodhi maya nasibara lagi harinama mahamantra lao tumi lagi. Bhakti vinoda prabhu charane padya sei harinama mantra laila magya. The Sankirtan movement has been introduced by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu just to dispel the illusion of Maya by which everyone in this material world thinks himself to be a product of matter. Therefore, to have a many duty pertaining to the body. Actually, the living entity is not material body, his spirit soul. He has a spiritual need to eternally blissful, full of knowledge. But unfortunately, he identifies himself with the body. Sometimes a human being, sometimes animal, sometimes trees, sometimes aquatic, sometimes demigod, so on. Thus, with each change of body, he develops different type of consciousness. So whole idea is that we are in the Maya. Therefore, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, to eradicate this illusion, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has brought the Sankirtana movement. He requests everyone to accept and distribute it. See? This is how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We should understand the essence and quintessence of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the movement, and also to understand with logic and argument how incredibly, strikingly, wonderfully merciful Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is. There's a beautiful verses is there. Last two verses we will show that how it is saying that Mahaprabhu's mercy is You can go to see this. Vande Sri Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya Devam Tam Karunavannam Kalo apiyati Gudhyam Bhakti Rena Prakasita. I offer my respectful obeisance unto the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is an ocean of transcendental mercy. And although the subject matter of Bhakti Yoga is very confidential, he is nonetheless manifested it so nicely, even the age of Kali, the age of quarrel. See, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the age of Kali, he is coming and distributing this highest love of God. Most munificent Supreme Personality of Godhead, known as Gaura Kṛṣṇa, distributed to everyone, even the lowest of men, his own confidential treasury in the form of nectar of love of himself, the holy name. This was never given to the people at any time before. I therefore offer my respectful obeisances. They are never given by any time before. That is the statement. Beautiful verses, this verse. This is never before, never ever been given before such a merciful, confidential treasure. Merciful benediction in the form of confidential treasure. That is the holy name of the Lord. Love of God and holy name of the Lord. Therefore, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is in the very beginning of the Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is stated that Mahaprabhu has come for that purpose only. His purpose of coming here to distribute this love of Godhead. His verse. It is said that Anarpita Charim Chirat Karuna Avatinna Kalau particular Samarpita Munnato Jalarasam Svabhakti Sriyam Hari Purata Sundara Duti Kadam Pasandi Sandipitaha Sada Huday Kandare Spurato Vasati Nandana. So here the author of Chaitanya Charitamrita, Kṛṣṇa Das Kaviraj, is very nicely given a statement. May the Supreme Lord, who is known as son of Srimati Sachi Devi, be transcendently situated in the enormous chamber of your heart, resplendent with the radiance of molten gold. He has appeared in the age of Kali by his causeless mercy to bestow what no incarnation has ever offered before, the most sublime, radiant mellow of devotional service, mellow of conjugal love. Nobody has given before. So he has come and given this one. So we should seek the mercy of the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Without Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we say that the things which is duskara becomes suskara by surrendering to the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or chanting the holy name of the Lord or chanting the name of Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda. The thing which is very duskara, the verse is there, he says that which is duskara. Duskara means very difficult. It becomes suskara, means it becomes very easy. It's very easy for it is easy, which is suskara, it becomes duskara. Duskara becomes suskara. So simply by remembering the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, things will be very easy. So it is stated one of the verses, I forgot the verses, where it is stated that by remembering or surrendering, just bow down to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or chanting Jai Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, things which is very difficult become very easy. I think I forgot this verse. So that is the thing. So on this very upcoming the Gaura Purnima is very much approaching. So we should know the how wonderfully merciful Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is. So we should seek the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu so that we can advance in Krishna consciousness and we will get this highest benediction, highest gift, that is love of Godhead. That is only possible by the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. As we have already analyzed, we have already discussed in different point, different angle, quoting from the different scripture, that Krishna even is very much, is very reserved. He is hidden. He never gives, he hides the devotional service. Because once Krishna gives devotional service, he will be under control. Bhaktya mama ahammi bhakta paradhina. He will be under control of the devotee. So he hides that. He never gives so easily. Unless one is like the great devotee like gopis and Yashoda Maya. But here Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, that same love of Godhead is distributing to everybody, even the most fallen. How much merciful Mahaprabhu is. So therefore, we should always pray to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for our spiritual enrichment, upliftment, and you can quickly get the highest perfection of spiritual life, that is love of Godhead, Kṛṣṇa prema. Thank you very much. Jai Gaura Hari ki jai, Chaitanya Charitamrita ki jai, Nitai Gaura Premanande Hari bol, Jai Śrīla Prabhupada ki jai.